Greetings to all and welcome to my class. Today I am going to explain about the basis of income tax. So let's go. First of all, what is tax? Tax is a compulsory extraction of money from people to be used for the common purpose of the society. There are taxes imposed by the central government, state government and local authorities. Now we can move on to the features of taxation. It is a compulsory payment and refusal to pay tax is a punishable offence. Next one, there is no consideration between the taxpayer and the tax imposing authority, which means we are not getting anything in return when we pay tax to the government. Next one, it is the payment towards an indirect service to be rendered by the government. And the last one is the time and mode of payment of tax is determined by the tax imposing authority. Which is that authority? The Income Tax Department is the government agency which controls all the tax related matters. It functions under the Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance, Government of India. CBDT, the Central Board of Direct Tax, is the highest authority, the apex authority which controls all the tax related matters. Here we are seeing the graphical representation of the income tax authorities. At the top level, as we already mentioned, CBDT. Then comes under chairman, members, chief commissioner, commissioner and at last additional commissioner. So I hope you got a major idea about what is tax, what is its purpose, what is its authority and all. So now let's move on to the constitutional validity of law. As per Article 246, Schedule 7, there are three lists. The union list, the state list and the concurrent list. As per union list, the central government has the power to make legislation. The income tax comes under union list. As per state list, only the state government has the power of legislation. And in concurrent list, both the center and the state government has the power of legislation. The Income Tax Act was passed in the year 1961, followed by Income Tax Rules 1962. Now let's move on to one important area. Objectives of taxation. The main objective of taxation is to generate the revenue needed for the government. Tax is the main source of revenue for the government. Next objective, it prevents the concentration of money in the hands of few. More tax means more revenue to the government. It helps to squeeze out excess amount of money from the rich and it is equitably distributed among poor so that the weaker sections of the society can be uplifted and it ensures the economic development of the nation. Next one, it ensures the saving habit of people. How it could be possible? People invest money in various schemes. There are various tax exemptions for various schemes like Post Office Savings Scheme, National Savings Certificates and some other schemes. There are basically two types of taxation. Direct tax and indirect tax. Let's see each one. Direct tax. If the impact and the incidence of the tax falls on the same person. On the other hand, if that person itself is liable to pay tax to the government, it is direct tax. There is no intermediary between the taxpayer and the tax imposing authority. A very good example of direct tax is none other than income tax. It is progressive in nature. That means high tax is imposed on those persons who earn high income and low tax is imposed on those persons who earn low income. So direct tax is the one of the kind of tax which is followed in India. The other kind of tax is indirect tax. What is indirect tax? It's just the opposite of direct tax. It means the impact and the incidence of the tax falls on different persons. There is an intermediary acting in between them. The intermediary can be in the form of wholesalers, retailers, middlemen, etc. For example, when we are buying a book or pen from a shop, we are paying tax. It's the form of GST. Earlier, there are many indirect taxes in India such as central sales tax, service tax and all. All these taxes were merged into one single taxation with effect from 1st July 2017 and that is GST, Goods and Service Tax. A person is liable to pay tax only in respect of his taxable income and for non-taxable or exempted income he is not liable to pay tax. So I hope you all got a basic idea about what is tax, what are its basic features, functions and what are the types of tax and all. So let's conclude our discussion here. Thank you.